this team go from surprisingly good now to maybe just straight out good? How do you see that journey?
Yeah. Starting pitching, especially with the pitching, has been amazing. And, huge credit to Breslow and Andrew Bailey and the whole pitching infrastructure and AC, for leaning into it and his role in it. Clearly there's been a lot of good optimization going on with the existing pitchers, but then also credit to the pitchers themselves. I think some of the slings and arrows they've taken and the development that's gone on in previous years is that can either sink you or it can make you stronger and make you better if you approach it the right way. And clearly those guys are better for having gone through some of the tough times the last couple of years. So it's just really nice to witness, a strong pitching group and infrastructure with full buy-in and alignment and belief from the top of the organization to the bottom. It's, I think, one of the things we all expected that a Craig Breslow led baseball operation would get right, and it's been best case scenario. And I saw it firsthand with the Cubs as well when we hired him to come help our pitching over there. So that's been great to see. And as far as how long until the Red Sox are back on top again, look, I think individual players' development is not linear. It's the same way with an organization, but having a robust and really effective and hopefully dominant pitching infrastructure and pitching staff is a great starting point. And then you look, the other strength of the organization is the young position player core, many of whom are developing in the upper minors. You put those two things together and you make a lot of good decisions, and you use your resources the right way. It can happen a lot sooner than you think. So I'm not going to put a timetable on. It's not my place. It's not my role. But I think with Brez and with AC and with the position player core and with what you're seeing with the pitching infrastructure and the pitching staff, there are a lot of important ingredients in place.
Theo, let me ask you real quick as a follow-up on that, and there's only one part. Do you, when you have a group that you see here at Fenway that's maximizing potential, can a place become a destination? Can you sort of grow that and pitchers say, hey, I've seen what they've done with others, I want to go there and give that a shot? Or do we in the media make that a bigger deal?
No, it definitely can. I mean, free agents make decisions for all different reasons, and money is usually at the top of at or near the top of the list, which is understandable. It's one of players work extremely hard to get to free agency, and so that's usually a big part of it. But there's other factors that come into play. Sometimes it's geography, sometimes it's family preferences or whatnot. But the demonstrated ability to help players get better is huge. And, we had, a run in Chicago where we sort of bought low on a few guys and sort of got the most out of them. And then you see when it's time to talk to free agents, you can make a pretty compelling case, especially, buy low guys or pitchers who are, talented, but coming off not their, something that's not their best year. You can have really substantive conversations with them about, here's what we see, here's how we think we can help make you better, here's how it would go if you're here. And if you have a track record of doing that, it resonates a lot more than if they have to sort of trust implicitly what you're saying. So the ability to have a strong pitching infrastructure, get these kind of results, if you can sustain it over time, is pretty attractive to free agents. And then with everything else Boston has going for it as a destination, I think, look, as players get older and have choices about where they want to play, yes, they want to make money. They also want to play somewhere where baseball matters and where they're playing in front of big crowds, and Boston has that, and they want to go somewhere where they can win. So continuing to grow as an organization and get back to where we should be in the standings is an important part of attracting free agents as well.